This is your news report for the second stimulus check update and stimulus package update as of Friday, August 7th. The Republicans and Democrats, they still have not reached an agreement for the next stimulus package. President Trump has issued an executive order to ban TikTok in the United States. This is important because President Trump is also saying that he will issue an executive order to extend unemployment benefits, to extend the eviction protection, to cut payroll taxes, and to help with student loans. The U.S. jobs report was released. The economy added 1.8 million jobs in July. This is your Friday news update, and happy Friday. The stimulus negotiations, they are not making progress. The leaders of the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they had a meeting with the Trump administration. The meeting was late last night and it lasted for 3 hours. Both parties left the meeting and told reporters that the other party was to blame. This is a real big shame because both parties agreed to a second stimulus check for $1,200. Both parties agreed to more funding for state and local government assistance. It's just a disagreement for the dollar value. Both parties agreed to the extension of unemployment benefits, and again, here, it's just a dispute over how much. Nancy Pelosi, leader of the Democrats in the House of Representatives, said, "We are very far apart. It's most unfortunate." Chuck Schumer, leader of the Democrats in the Senate, said, "We are very disappointed in the meeting. They were unwilling to meet in the middle." Schumer said that the Republicans, they just want to apply a Band-Aid when the patient needs a major operation. We won't let them pass just the Band-Aid, go home, and leave America bleeding. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were negotiating with the White House, represented by Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Pelosi said that Chief of Staff Mark Meadows slammed his hand on the table and stormed out of the room. Meadows denied the storming out of the room allegation, but not the table slamming. Meadows said, "I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't walk out of any meeting all day." Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said, "I think there's a lot of issues where we are close to a compromised position. I think there's a handful of very big issues that we are still very far apart on." Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell told the senators on the Senate floor that they could go home for a 3-day vacation, for a 3-day weekend. However, McConnell says that the senators are not officially on vacation. The House of Representatives, they've already started their vacation last week, so they've already been away. President Trump is threatening to use his executive powers if no agreement is reached and Congress does not act. President Trump said, "I've notified my staff to continue working on an executive order with respect to a payroll tax cut, eviction protections, unemployment extensions, and student loan forgiveness options." Trump is threatening to take action in order to put pressure on the Democrats to negotiate more. The Democrats and Pelosi responded by saying that Trump would need the approval of Congress to enact these measures. Supporters are saying that the president does have power to take unilateral action for certain measures, which may create a legal battle for presidential authority. President Trump, he has been using his executive powers in the past and recently. President Trump just signed an executive order banning TikTok to begin in 45 days unless TikTok is acquired by a U.S. company. Microsoft is expected to execute the deal and acquire TikTok within that 45-day time frame. President Trump has declared TikTok a national emergency. There are claims that TikTok is in collaboration with the Chinese government, spying on sensitive information and the location of government officials. TikTok has recently been banned in India. The July jobs report has been released. The economy added 1.8 million jobs in July. This is down from 4.8 million jobs added in June, and this is down from the 2.7 million jobs added in May. The unemployment rate now stands at 10.2% in July, which is down from the 11.1% in June. When it comes to these unemployment figures and unemployment benefits, Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, said that he is mindful of the U.S. debt. However, that the unemployment benefits is money well spent. It kept people in their homes and it has kept businesses in business. He said people are going to need support if they're going to be able to pay their bills, continue spending money, and remain in their homes. Let's take a look at the COVID-19 news. Approximately 60,000 new cases were reported in the United States on Thursday, which is trending up nationally. Outbreaks are occurring around the world. Peru is recording case counts at an all-time high. Cases are accelerating in Brazil and Mexico. France and Spain are witnessing spikes to levels not seen in weeks. Governments around the world, they're looking forward to a COVID-19 vaccine. Vaccine candidates in phase 3 trials include Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, which are among a few of many. That's the news for today. Please subscribe. I'll keep you updated. I'll save you some time, and I'll give you any advice when applicable. Thank you so much, and please stay safe.